got the link to.
All right, I have also started streaming as well, right? So this will be on the XRDI YouTube as well. Okay,
Okay.
so we are streaming. Awesome. Hi everyone, how are you guys? So we are here and we will talk about the metaverse first, and then we'll build our metaverse. Obviously, not in the one single day, but it is a it is going to take a good amount of time, at least let's say a month or something.
Mhm.
So we have to come up 8 p.m. every day and talk about this and build this metaverses, right? So when we are talking about building a metaverse, there are plenty of things we need to take care about. First and foremost is of course the team. Hi Jagdeep. Hi Sapritan. Party and oh, Party. Why I was reading is Sapritan. Okay, so a lot of people have joined. A lot of people are yet to join. I don't know how, but I posted the link on some group, and there were a lot of people flooded in the group which we had. So this was not supposed to be happen, but I don't know how it happened. All right, no worries. Still, we can talk about the metaverse now. So let me. Should I wait for everybody to join? Let me just remind everyone that we have started. We have started. Please join quick. Right. So let's start with Chetna. Chetna, what do you think about what is metaverse?
Hello, good morning. Sorry, good evening.
Good morning भी कह लो वो भी सही है. Hi Chetna. Yeah.
Hello.
तो मेरी ना दोस्त है अभी, तो मैं थोड़ी देर में ज्वाइन करता हूँ।
Okay Raghav.
अभी है तेरी?
हाँ, जस्ट अभी।
ठीक है, ठीक है, मैं कर ले रही हूँ।
मतलब हो तो गया ही ना ये पूरा सॉर्ट।
हाँ, बस
Okay.
Yeah Chetna, we can hear you.
Yeah. Yeah. Hello everyone.
Hi.
मुझे मतलब इतना कुछ पता तो नहीं, लेकिन इतना सोच के मैंने ये किया, ज्वाइन किया कि मुझे कुछ नया सीखने को मिलेगा, इसलिए मैं भी कुछ अब मेरा कुछ डेवलप मतलब ये करना चाहती हूँ, कंट्रीब्यूट मेटावर्स में। ना पता
Awesome.
है मुझे।
Awesome.
Yeah.
So I'm sure कि हर किसी को, no matter whatever they know, they can contribute into this in some ways, because I always feel very good about collaborative efforts, and the community is all about collaborative efforts, right? So I'll move to Priyanshu. Priyanshu, do you want to talk about metaverse, what it is and what we are building?
Yeah, so a metaverse is actually a totally different kind of world. I would say that because what I think is metaverse has the capability of transforming humans to the virtual world, like with a real world feel. Like it will be having everything that we can do in the real world, and yeah, like that. That's what I think about metaverse. Also, I'm not much familiar, or I don't have that in-depth idea about the metaverse, but I'm trying to do some research about it, and I would also
Awesome.
like to contribute in it.
That is fantastic. Great understanding. Anybody want to add to this? Their understanding of metaverse, what it is, and what they want to build when we are talking on metaverse. Yeah.
एक्चुअली माई मैं जैसा सोचता हूँ मेटावर्स इज द थिंग वेयर आई वी कैन डू एनीथिंग। जो हम अपने रियल वर्ल्ड में कर सकते हैं वो तो कर ही सकते हैं, प्लस जो हम सोच सकते हैं उसे भी किसी ना किसी तरह से इसे कर सकते हैं।
Awesome.
Like for me, metaverse is like where we can collaborate in a much better way. Jैसे like if we are sitting here, we are talking on a Discord. So with metaverse, we'll be able to communicate in a much better way.
लाइक वी आर सिटिंग इन द ऑफिस लाइक
That is correct. So a lot of definitions for metaverse, and let me add this point that a lot of your ideas, whatever you guys think about metaverse, are mostly correct, right? Because there is no one definition to metaverse. It could be anything. For one person, the use of metaverse could be very different from the other person, right? So how I think of metaverse is slightly different. Is something like, I see it as a messenger. Do you know about messengers, right? Discord itself has a messenger, right? And you have WhatsApp, then you have Facebook Messenger, then you have this Telegram, then you have all sort of messengers, right? LinkedIn has a messenger. But all of these messengers has a different kind of role, or you connect to a different kind of people, or you try to connect to a different kind of audience, different kind of purpose. So let's say Tinder also is sort of a messenger, but you connect to a different kind of purposes, right? So if I talk about metaverse, so metaverse is a social platform, right? So we often talk about XR in this XRDI, right? So XR is a very 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 huge domain, और XR के अंदर सब कुछ आ जाता है. As I said कि X को तुम किसी भी चीज से replace कर देते हो, so X can be replaced with A, so then it becomes AR, then VR, then CR. CR is cinematic reality, in which all the VFX, all the post processing and everything, right? So when we are talking about this metaverses, we are specifically talking about the social aspect of XR, right? So how do you communicate to each other with virtual reality and augmented reality? That part is basically XR. So the 3D messenger, you can say, right? So, and now there are not just one messenger, or there cannot be one messenger. Let's say there is a lot of hype about Facebook, right? Ki Facebook is going to build a metaverse. Of course, this is very good for marketing, and this is going really good for them. But also the very next week, Microsoft said, okay, now we are also going to build a metaverse, and we are also going to include the metaverse into our Teams app. So Facebook has something called, Microsoft has something called Microsoft Teams, and now they're going to implement the metaverse, the meta, into the team, right? So now you can have, which means now you can have all sort of characters when you're talking about the team, right? So this is the overall idea, that how you communicate to each other with those 3D graphics, with those 3D perspectives. So like messaging, but into 3D. And since these messages could be anything. These messages could be, let's say, GIF, right? This messages could be a text, could be a voice, could be anything. For example, even we are talking right now through a messaging service, which obviously we are talking through voice, but some ways it is converted into messaging of packets, and it is treated as a message which is sending from my PC to your PC, and then the packet decrypts and convert a different kind of voice, and that plays to your speakers, and then you hear me. So it's technically a messaging app, it's still, right? But we are taking in a certain way. And if with messengers as well, as I already said, there are different kind of messages used for different purposes. Similarly, Facebook metaverse is going to have a different purpose than Microsoft metaverse, which is going to have a different purpose. Let's say they have art space VR, and then there is a metaverse called Engage, which is like more professional ones. Then there is a metaverse called VR chat, which is like the craziest thing. Then there is a metaverse. There are plenty of those. There is something called, let's say, big screen. So big screen is for movie watching experiences. If you want to watch a movie with somebody, but that buddy is living, let's say, in another continent or something, you can still watch the movie going experience with him by being into the big screen space, in which you share screens, and that's how you watch similar movies and everything. So that is the overall idea of metaverse. All right. So when we say that we are going to build a metaverse, what does it really mean? That what we are trying to do is basically, obviously, what should be the very aspects of metaverses what we are trying to build. Okay, so let me just share my screen, and then you guys will be able to better grasp that what we are trying to do. I'll share my screen. You can double tap and watch my screen. Let me know when everybody is watching into my screen. Paras and Raghav is right now watching the screen, but I'll show it to other people as well. Let me. Yep. Oh, good people. Let me start sharing my iPad. So I'll draw on iPad and then you guys, not Zomato. I wanted to start Zoom and it started Zomato. Alright. So let me start a meeting or something. Okay. Alright. So let's say in this meeting I share the screen iPad. You guys can see my screen now, na? Most of the people are there.
And but your audio got a bit weird.
Audio
Like
got
it
a
became
bit
really
weird.
weird.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
now it's okay. Now it's okay.
It's okay now? Okay. Okay, let me just mirror my iPad so that you guys can see. Mm-mm. Okay, you guys can see the iPad screen now, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yes, we can see.
Okay. Okay, for people who are watching on YouTube, let me share the iPad screen. Yeah, now they can see. Yeah. So what we are trying to do is basically plan our metaverse. Let's plan it. So right. तो इंटरनेट ऐसा क्यों बोल रहा है भाई? Right. Okay, so when we are talking about metaverses, first let's do this thing. Everybody should, I guess, introduce themselves so I can know better about everyone here. Okay, because there are a lot of people who are here right now. We should know each other's uh, skill set so that we can talk better, right? So let's start with the group. What we are going about. Okay, so let's start in the PTR order. AMRUTM. ये क्या हुआ? अमृतम. Amrutma. So Amrutma, what you do basically?
Hi, sir. Hi, everyone. Sir, I am an engineering student
Right.
pursuing my BTech degree in Electronics and Communication Engineering. And I just started this since year, this whole thing that is XR. And I was quite interested in it since I was in 11th class because at that moment it was quite uh, fascinating to me when I saw Instagram, Snapchat, and all sort of thing, and that made me realize that this is something which wanna work in future.
Hmm.
So just now, sir, I am working on Euphoria, and I am completely engaged in AR development more, moreover in AR than VR, and also want to dive into some mixed reality in future whenever I will be comfortable with this particular thing that is AR. And although, sir, I have good friends from whom I am learning VR too, so that I can also uh, learn about this particular graphic part and the complete deployment part and complete the what we say is emerging part and complete XR development. So yes, sir, that's all from my side, sir.
Beautiful. So when you came to know about XRDI, today only or
Uh,
yeah.
no, no, sir. Actually, sir, it's been sir 4 months. when I joined this particular WhatsApp group, actually there is my junior in my college. So he told me about that this particular community is doing awesome work, and you should join this. You will learn a lot from it. So then I realized that there is a community. So first I joined Discord channel. Then I looked onto the YouTube channel of XRDI, and then I literally saw that this is something that I was needed. And then sir, he shared me the link for the WhatsApp group, and since then I'm uh, in the group, and I'm getting regular content and learnings from the community.
Awesome. That is fantastic, Amrit. I guess you already know about electronics. So you are studying electronics. I'll see that what we can do which relates to electronics, because there are plenty of things which is common between electronics and how XR works. I'll show you some of the very good examples from Rec Room, and they have a kind of a circuit system, and you build circuit to do a room design. So Rec Room is based on rooms, and you can program your own rooms, and that is based on circuit design. So they crafted it in such a way it is actually I would say node based programming system which they have developed. So definitely we can
Yes, sir.
plan something related to that as well with you. So I'll move to Batman. So hi Batman, how are you? And what you do? How did you learn about our community? And what are how let's see how you can contribute to.
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, I'm audible.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, actually, my name is Nitin Tiwari. I'm founder of TechX Lab. So, yeah,
Uh, what तिवारी?
Nitin Tiwari.
हाय नितिन, अरे तुम्हारा तो सब पता है मेरे को.
Actually, नाम मतलब थोड़ा अलग अलग है इस पे तो.
बढ़िया
I-
बढ़िया बढ़िया.
Yeah. So
Awesome.
actually, yeah.
So
Actually,
yeah, we are building this for open. It will be open source. It will be for everyone, and we'll build this with collaborative efforts. That is the plan which we are working on, Nitin. So yeah, tell me.
yeah. Actually, currently I'm working with a startup. That's name is TechX Labs, and we are working in the field of AR VR since last 2 years. So yeah, I've gone through the videos of say metaverse of Facebook, and I have pretty much similar things like metaverse in my mind since last 1.5 years. So yeah, let's see how we can build that one, or how we can. You can say it's not about building a metaverse. It's about let building any something like similar to metaverse at a basic level. Then we can evolve it in
Yes.
future 4 to 5 years, because there need lot of internets and you can say 5G connections, and you can say high rendering laptops or phones. So yeah, it will evolve with time.
I'll share something more on the details of what we will exactly build. That will give you some more perspectives. I'll move to Befikra Boy Aditya. Befikra Boy, you have so many communities.
Hello, sir. I'm
Hello.
very glad to be part of here. And currently, I'm founder at Bifika community, and I will be joining college also this year. So I don't have much more experience in AR VR field, but I am interested in taking up the news and what is currently going in the market. So I can work in the insights that is currently taking in the industry.
I guess what you have is I guess you have good amount of access to students as well, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you
I have
can.
access of with around 150 plus college students in engineering all over India.
Hmm. That is great. So you can help us promoting this very initiative that we are building something like this, and let's see how much they get interested to it, because they
Yeah,
can
sure. As well
learn
as I can work in management and strategic planning as well.
strategic planning as well. Yes, of course, team management and strategic planning,
Yeah.
right? Beautiful.
Yes, sir.
Aditya, really nice to connect to you. Okay. I'll move to Chetna. Chetna, I already know her since long time. Chetna uh, could help us in development. और तुम्हें क्या लगता है Chetna? What you want to build and how you want to help?
Hello, sir.
Hello, Chetna.
So I can help in make some AR apps cause मैं अभी उसी पे ही काम कर रही हूँ खुद का पोर्टफोलियो भी बिल्ड कर रही हूँ और मैं एक जॉब भी कर रही हूँ विद यूएस कंपनी नेम एज आईफील्ड स्मार्ट सो विद जॉब आई कैन गिव लिटिल बिट टाइम दैट्स व्हाई मीन्स मैं रात को मैं टाइम दे सकूँगी 2-3 घंटे फॉर AR एप्स
So हम क्या करेंगे? That let's say you will learn about more about VR and PC platform apps and build the AR version. So that's how you'll gain something from it as well as contribute to it, right? So that is awesome. I'll move to Christo. Christo, what you do and how you are planning to help?
Hey guys, hey Avi. I'm relatively new to this community. I've been following AR/VR for like 2-3 years, and I've been developing AR apps, a couple of VR apps. I used to develop all these, mostly for Oculus Go platform and all that. For like, and I've stopped doing all that for like last 1 year. Now I'm focusing completely on UI and UX. I work with a company called Wow Labs in Bangalore, and yeah, that is the domain where I think I can contribute, and I'm really looking forward to doing something awesome.
That is beautiful. I guess you can help teams because since a lot of people have queries regarding jobs, and you can also better assist them that how they can manage their schedule and how they should approach research about building and a lot of things. You are an experienced person. You can help us in many more ways. I'll move to Ivan. Hi, Ivan. Let me know about yourself.
Hello, sir. I'm myself Vinay Shankar Dubey.
Hello, Vinay.
Actually, sir, I am currently working as an Android developer.
Yes.
और मैं अभी यूनिटी पे मतलब सीख रहा हूँ. 1 साल पहले यूनिटी सीख रहा हूँ. थोड़ा AR VR ऐप पे थोड़ा मतलब सीखने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ.
That is beautiful. I think while working, while getting some kind of task in your hand, you'll be able to learn faster. So that is beautiful. I'll move to the next person who is after Ivan. There's Janesh, Jenesh. I think he just left. Kushal, how you? Kushal is not going to contribute. Kushal, you can speak of course. You are not going to contribute because he has upcoming boards and he is going to prepare for that. So really best of luck. But what do you think?
Yeah, sir, but I will be definitely help in the marketing side. All that's not at all issue.
Beautiful. Whatever
Because in
whatever the skill
development
set people
it
have,
was not possible. I can't commit.
Yeah.
But yeah, after exams I can definitely sure, or yeah, during my exams also, like for example this week I can try helping the people also, like if any doubts and etc comes during the development only, I can help in that case and in the marketing.
Thank you, Kushal. Thank you so much. I'll move
Yeah,
to
no.
Mod Ghost. Mod Ghost, how are you? Hello, Mod Ghost.
Oh, hello.
Yep. Yeah,
Hello.
we can hear you. Yes, we can hear
Oh,
you.
sorry. Sorry, sir. I have some connectivity issues.
No worries, man.
My name is Saket. I am a college dropout. I was doing engineering CS, and I have made games in Unity and published them on Play Store. And now I'm working as a Unreal Engine, C++, and Blueprint developer.
That is awesome.
I'm trying to publish my games for Steam, but there's a lot of hurdles coming in my way, sir. So I'm getting a bit lagged behind. But soon I'll publish a game on Steam.
That is beautiful. So you got the stream green light and looking forward to publish next, right?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Stay in touch with the community. I believe a lot of people are here who can help you in certain ways, and I'm sure you can help other people in certain ways as well. So really looking forward to collaborate on this together. So what is your name again? Mod Ghost?
Saket.
Saket.
Saket. SAKET.
Okay. Thank you so much. I'll move to Paras.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, you are.
So, yes, I'm currently doing a Unity engine. It's been 3 months since I'm doing this game development. So, yeah, I have enough experience as a beginner that I can contribute to the projects. And I'm learning the AR plus, and I'm into a second year of college. So, I can do into the development part. I
That
can
is beautiful.
contribute.
And also you can also talk to, let's say, your classmates and everybody and make them
Yeah,
aware of
sure, sure.
community as well, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to connect with the people who are interested into the game development as well in
Awesome.
my college as well.
That
So,
is
yeah.
beautiful. I guess there was also Hina. She's not here. No, right now she's not here.
Hello.
Hi, Janesh. You are back. Yes.
Hello, Avi.
Hello.
Mr. Avi. Yeah, I am currently just passed my class 12th, and I'll be joining Triple IT Delhi in a few months in computer science branch. So
That
I've
is
been
awesome.
trying to connect to you on Discord, but sadly no reply.
Okay, I'm sorry.
But
I was not really active on Discord.
okay, no problem. I watched your whole masterclass. Then right now also I was practicing some Unity tools only. So I'm new to this, but can you explain? I'm a bit late, so can you explain what's all about? What are you trying to make in the metaverse?
Yeah, so I'll come to that. What exactly
Okay.
we are trying to make, I'll come to that.
Yeah, I'm a learning Unity student.
Yes. Really welcome. So yes, Janesh, I have written Unity in front of your name. So now I'll move to I know about Raghav. I know about Priyanshu as well. Raghav and Priyanshu, I'll write their names. I'll move to Suraj and then we'll start into this. Hello, Suraj.
Hello, sir. My name is Suraj Upadhyay. I'm
Hello,
currently a
Suraj.
second year. Sir, am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Sir, my name is Suraj Upadhyay. I'm currently a second year undergraduate. I'm learning electronics and telecommunication at VIT Pune. Apart from that, I'm passionate about marketing. I'm doing a marketing and community manager internship at Scenes by Avalon. Apart from that, I'm interested in blockchain and I've been making my own like a crypto token. I
सूरज हमारी
also
कॉल पे बात हुई थी क्या?
not no sir, I don't think so.
आई थिंक किसी एवलॉन इंटर्न ने मेरे को कॉल करके सेशंस वगैरह शेड्यूल करने के लिए कॉल करा था. नॉट श्योर ही वाज इन मार्केटिंग और नॉट, बट आई गेस किसी से तो बात हुई थी.
Maybe he is my colleague. Maybe he's my colleague
Okay,
at
awesome.
Avalon. Yes, apart from that, I'm also interested in like making NFTs, like how to mint them and how to publish them. Uh, I'm also like into web development and I've started learning Unity. I've started learning Unity like a week or two before. So like a basic Unity developer also.
That is awesome. That is awesome. I guess I missed a couple of people. I guess I missed Hriday.
Avi, Mr. Avi, sir.
Yes,
Hello.
I can hear you.
Yeah, you can write web development and a bit of programming also in front of my name.
Web dev, yeah, programming is understood. Anybody here has good experience with UI and everything? Because UI and 3D.
I do.
I don't have
Sir,
much
I can bring people
experience.
from there.
Like I have been working with graphics and also like I can contribute to UI and UX as well.
Yeah.
I know little bit
I
in Blender.
myself I have started learning Figma from the day before yesterday.
Okay.
I'm a UI UX developer full time, and I've done 3D modeling as well.
That is amazing. What is your name?
Christo.
Christos. Okay. So you have some 3D experience as well. That is fantastic.
Yep.
So yeah. Okay. Pretty
सब
much
मेरा UI
we have
UX
so many
3D
talented people.
सब
Yes.
मेरा 3D ज़्यादा नहीं है UI UX थोड़ा ज़्यादा है
UI UX थोड़ा ज़्यादा है. Okay. Fantastic.
सर राघव
Okay. Raghav का UI ज़्यादा है. Sorry, I was not
Sir,
looking at screen.
I know Blender. Blender. I can do some Blender.
That is fantastic. I guess we have a good amount of skill sets here to build something called Metaverse. So I'll start breaking down the Metaverse. I know it took a little bit of time. I won't take much time later. So when we talk about Metaverse, let me start breaking down the Metaverse. So when we are talking about, like, why it is green hill क्यों रहा है इतना इसका? Again, I think it's not canceling the palm detection or something. Okay, when we are talking about Metaverse, we are going to build it in smaller chunks and in such a way that everybody could work on separate modules in such a way that and everything sticks together like a piece of puzzle, and then everybody is taking care of, let's say, one part, and then it fits together. Okay, so there are certain parts in which we have to care about. The first is on a very high level. All right, it's interaction. In interaction, let me tell you what are the things. So interaction, what okay, what is interaction and how many parts of interaction are there? So of course, so let's say I'm a player character, right? Which means I'm an avatar and I'm a player character. So what are the things I can do? That all comes in interaction. So obviously that there is walk. I can walk at certain place, right? And then there could be teleport, because teleport is one format of walk. When we are talking about VR, it's highly important. Then there could be multiple things then that what we can do, like picking up objects. Okay, picking up objects, then interacting to object and of certain kind, like door and everything. General interaction, right? If there is a door, I should be able to open that door. If there is a chair, I should be able to sit on that chair. So then there is general interaction. We'll plan the further things later. So these are the basic interaction part what we want. Then of course, essential to metaverse is networking. Wait, before networking, let me come to avatar, because this is very important. Okay. So what is the avatar? Avatar is basically the graphic representation of the character, right? So what kind of avatar we want? So let's say we can have avatars. There is a avatar engine which we'll use called Ready Player Me. Okay, this is an avatar engine which will give us a very good interaction with avatars. So rough idea of what it will give us. It will give us a choice to select or customize avatar. So we can select or customize, let's say, hair and face type, and then what we can do, nose and all, right? then the top t-shirt or something, right? Then bottom, and then there is shoes. All of the things this avatar engine will allow us uh, to manage. But this is not the only part. There is one more part, is animation. When we are talking about avatar, animation is a very essential part because of two reasons. One, the animation need to be synced. Synced, when I'm saying synced, it means synced over network. Let's say तुमने यहाँ पे कोई expression करा. Let's say you want to smile. Okay. Then whatever the button for smile is, you do the smile. एंड दूसरे एंड पे जो भी बंदा खेल रहा है या जो भी बंदा तो उस मेटावर्स में तुम्हें देख रहा है, उसको स्माइल दिख जाना चाहिए. तो यू स्माइल हियर एंड द स्माइल अपीयर्स देयर. सो देयर इज अ एंटायर प्रोसेस जो हैपन होता है, वो एनिमेशन इंजन को हैंडल करना होता है. तो एनिमेशन, बेसिक एनिमेशंस लाइक emojis. Okay, emojis are going to be one kind of emotions, and then there is dance emotions which we will integrate. A lot of dance moves we will integrate. We'll get the dance from a software called Mixamo. They have a very good dance library. Okay. And then there could be, let's say, there could be many things, and of course the blend between animations and everything will go deep into how to do this. And then we'll also do something called procedural animation and IK. Okay, so these are some a little advanced level of what this animation, but we definitely require this to happen, that a little bit of procedural animation. Okay, so this is the second part. Third important part of any avatar piece is going to be environment. All right, when we are talking about environment, what are the things? Let's say you know what is environment is, right? So the player's personal room. Hold on. Personal room is like a changing room or something where there is a mirror and they can see themselves, their avatar, and they can choose that what kind of beard they want or what kind of jacket they want and everything, right? So there has to be a personal room, and then there has to be public spaces. So what are these public spaces? So public spaces are, let's say, public spaces are things created by, let's say, if Geo want to own a space in our metaverse, okay, they want to have a Geo clubhouse. In that case, we'll create a Geo space for them. If let's say Airtel want to have a space in our metaverse, in that case we'll create one for Airtel. So these are public spaces which everybody can, which are popular spaces in the metaverse, and everybody can get into that. And when you are into that space, this is public, right? You know what is spaces, right? It's like a Facebook group, you can say. All right. So it is dedicated to one kind of talk. It is dedicated to one kind of people, something like that, right? Then there are customized rooms. Sorry. So these spaces, public spaces, are not customizable. At least not for everyone. These are customizable for only the admins, but the customized are the places which the character can create, and then they can customizable places. Wait. All right. So these three for now, what we can think could happen. All right. Now, next, what we want to talk is, of course, networking. How many people here have experience? A lot of Unity people. How many people have experience with networking in Unity? Nobody? All right. So
I know.
Sir,
I know.
me.
Bhutan.
Kushal has. Okay.
Actually, I was previously trying out and also like was managed to do something with that. So I guess I I'm currently learning about networking actually.
Okay. No worries. We will
Yeah.
do a lot of networking here because that is a very essential part. So no worry.
I
I'll
I I have some
All right.
experience in Bhutan.
Beautiful. I'll take some sessions. Don't worry. All of the things. Let's say if some complicated things are there, procedural like or something, I'll take the session. Then we'll build and plan things. Right. So that is basically the idea. When we are talking about networking, we'll use something called. We have both the options available. There are two popular options. One is PUN, Photon Unity Networking, right? PUN, PUN, and then the alternate. What is happening? Yeah, the other alternate is.
Is it just me or sir is not audible?
Can you hear me now? Hello. Hello, let me just
Yeah,
try.
yeah.
Yeah, yes,
Yep.
you are audible.
You are
Yes,
audible.
sir, you are
Okay,
audible.
somebody was saying that I'm not audible. So, okay, no worries. Okay, so PUN Pun, and the other good option is Mirror. Mirror is basically you can say transformed version of something called Unit. Unit was a earlier form which we used to use earlier. It was by Unity networking unit, but then unit is deleted by Unity. Support is over, and now it is shifted to something transformed into something called Mirror. So Mirror has a similar structure than Unit. So these are two popular options. We'll see what is better.
Actually,
Yeah,
sir, Unity also has their another alternative for Unit that they had released, I guess, recently or just
very
1 year
recently. Yeah,
ago.
yeah.
Unity Multiplayer Networking, also known as ML API.
Yes, exactly. I was going to add that. So as he said, multiplayer. No, I don't think it's ML API. The name. One second.
No,
Let me.
it's called ML API. Like its full name is Unity Multiplayer Networking, but even I don't know why they did named
I think the
ML API.
name is something different. Multiplayer networking. One second. I have used many others.
Try out ML API, you will get that.
Yeah, it's ML API only, sir.
ML API only. Okay, I forget the name of that.
Yeah.
I know there is something recent, but I didn't get time to try the recent one. Thanks for letting me know. So the third one is ML API. We can also try this. So actually, in this, we have to sort of look for pricing. That is why I have added all three. So we'll look for server cost and pricing here because of course we have to manage the pricing on our own. I'll have my company has to rent a server for running this and host this there, so that we can have of course we for building procedure mostly you get support for up to 20 players or something, but metaverse is much more than 20 players, so we need to support more players. For that we need to invest a lot of money. So yeah, my company will do that. So we have to look for pricing and benefits of everyone. Then we'll decide which platform to go with. We'll check and get back on this. Okay, but as I said, the networking is a big part. All right. There is one more thing, of course, which we need to add. So what is left? Interaction. Of course, the most important part after this four, the fifth element which is the most important is devices or the platforms. Okay, so I want a platform which is a cross platform. I want it to be a cross platform thing. Cross platform. Okay, and to make it cross-platform, the challenge is that we are going to have Android. So let's say if you have an Android phone, you can join. Okay, iOS, if you have an iOS, you can join. If you have, let's say, a Mac / PC, or if you have a VR headset, so we'll publish it on Steam for Steam VR, and then we have Oculus. So we will target all these platforms. Of course, this is a big development pipeline, and overall, this is when I talk about metaverse, these are the things I look for. All right, there are plenty of other things as well, which I don't prefer to talk right now. That could scare you. Even this could scare you if you know how vast it is, and yeah, but still I'm hopeful. These are the 5 basic elements which we are trying to build: the way people interact, right? Walking, picking, and a lot of things you can do, you want to do, right? Of course talking, but that is covered in networking itself, so that's why I have not written it here. Then there is an avatar engine which will allow Ready Player Me has already solved this problem for most of the people, so we don't have to reinvent the wheel there. But then there is environment picking and everything. So anybody who's really good with 3D, they need to come up with some solutions to help us build good environments and theme-based environments and everything, right? Then we'll talk about networking, and it will go mostly parallel. So so if I talk about, let's say, these things, they all will go in parallel, but in iterations. So let's say in the first iteration, all 5 components are going to be there. There are going to be interactions, avatar, environment, and networking and devices. But they are going to be very low version of interactions. Let's say you can only do walk, okay, in the very first build. And then in terms of avatar, you cannot switch avatar. You have just one character, right? In terms of environment, you have just one environment. In terms of networking, you have just basic networking, and you walk here on the other device. You can also see walk. In terms of devices, you have just PC. Okay, let's say this. When we do the second iteration, second successful iteration of this platform, then we are going to have all sort of walking plus running plus picking objects, these 3 4 type of things. Then avatar, then we'll improve the avatar engine. Then we'll build it in phases, multiple phases. It's not like that we can miss any one of these 5 elements and still it will be called metaverse. No, it is not. But still, what we can do is we can first optimize and select that what we want to build first, and then later go on to the complex. We raise the complexity level more and more to get a better avatar and metaverse engine, right? So what will make it metaverse later, and what are the things we want to do? There is a very important thing missing here, right? And can anybody tell me what is missing among these 5 things? What is the thing which is missing? Does any
Audio.
Experience.
Yes, sir. I think one thing is missing.
Yeah,
That
tell
is
me.
monetization.
Monetization, yes. The most important thing which is missing is
User experience.
experience. Okay, we don't know. लिखने दे भाई तू एक जगह. Theme क्या रहेगा, right? As I said, every messenger has a theme, right? So let's say Tinder पे जाके तुम jobs नहीं ढूंढते हो, right? और Facebook पे जाके तुम क्या नहीं करते हो। फेसबुक पे तो आई थिंक हर तरह के लोग मिल जाते हैं। पर लेट्स से फेसबुक पे जाके तुम घर नहीं देखते हो, घर देखने वाले भी मिल जाते हैं वैसे तो। बट उसके लिए तुम जॉब, उस जॉब के लिए तुम लेट्स से लिंक्डइन वगैरह पे जाते हो, और इंस्टाग्राम पे आप जाते हो रैंडम लोगों या सेलिब्रिटीज से बात करने के लिए, है ना, समथिंग लाइक दैट। सो एवरी प्लेटफॉर्म हैज अ थीम ऑफ इट्स ओन, but we need to find our theme. So if I talk about current metaverses, Facebook is a different kind of metaverse than ArtSpace VR, then Rec Room, then Sansar, then VR Chat. They all have different theme. So we have to eventually, when we are building this, we have to figure out, okay, we are building this, but we are building this for whom? For what kind of person we should build the metaverse? This is a big question, and based on that a lot of things are going to be based. So what I have written here, these 5 parts, are just the technical details. So somebody said audio, so of course audios are going to be the part of networking. And somebody said experience, so experience are going to be a part of devices. Let's say an Oculus experience is going to be much different than an Android experience, right? So these all are somewhere a part of these subsets which are a technical thing. But this question, the theme, is a question that is more of a what kind of person we want to target and what kind of product we want to build. So what is your opinion, what we should build? Or this is something we gonna realize much later, because both are fine with me.
So at the starting, I think we cannot predict which kind of people really like that.
Or which kind
So
of people exactly going to suit this sort of metaverse, right? So
yes,
we cannot really
exactly.
predict. But once we predict, let's say if I want to build the metaverse especially for students, right? Let's say that, okay. In that case,
Okay.
the very on top of this 5 elements, what I'm going to build, let's say if I'm building for students, I'm not going to build an NFT for them, right? Or if I'm going to create for artists, then definitely I'm going to build an NFT in them, right? So a lot of things which are not core things, which are like the extra add-ons, are dependent on this question, that what is going to be the theme, right? So we need to figure out theme somewhere in the middle. So let's build it, and let's start building the technical part as a first. So let's say the timeline to build this technical part is 1 month. In 1 month, we have to come up with a shitty version of Metaverse. All right. Of course, it will be shitty. In 1 month, you cannot create another Facebook or another art space VR. So it is a long development journey. But that is one thing is for sure, that a lot of you guys gonna learn a lot of things throughout the journey, right?
Yeah, of course.
Any questions, anyone?
So, like, how are we gonna start all of this?
Okay. Priyanshu.
Sir,
Priyanshu. Raghav, sorry. Raghav, so what the plan is, that like we did just now, right? Similarly, we'll do these sort of sessions, and after these sessions, we'll in this these sessions we'll try to get the progress right, and we'll try to talk to each other that who's doing which work. We have added the team details, that who can do what, right? We of course need some more 3D experience and some more 3D people. I'll keep adding them. I'll show them this video so that they can get an idea what we are doing, right? So in that way, we have built a team. Now we'll distribute the work, and then we'll work on our part of the job. That is the idea. So that's how we are planning to start.
Sir, Unity is okay, or we will use some more Unity?
I think Unity is fine. Unity is enough to build this, and a lot of engines are built on Unity. My favorite one, Rec Room, is built on Unity. So Unity is capable enough to do it. Unity, Photon are good tools as I think of right now. But if we have any better alternatives, let's say, why Unity is good enough, because it can target firstly all these platforms, Mac, PC, and everything. It can target all. Another reason why Unity has a good networking support as well. So there is nothing which Unity cannot do among these five. All five things can be easily tackled with Unity, so Unity is good.
Hi, Avi, Ashtray here. I'm sorry I joined late, but from what I know, I think SteamVR does not allow NFT if we plan to do it.
Okay, uh, let's. So NFT is a part, later part, which will think that what kind of user we are going to talk about. Okay. Based on that, we'll
Okay.
decide. So this is, we have decided yet that we are going to build a metaverse, but we don't have an answer for whom we are going to build the metaverse. Is this
What
metaverse? Yeah.
I missed it. What is it?
So we don't have the answer for whom we are going to build this metaverse. What is the theme of this metaverse? So let's say I want to build a metaverse for memes, right? In that case, I need GIF integrations rather than NFT related work, right? So
Yep.
that changes the very output. If let's say I want to build a metaverse for job seekers, in that I have to build some sort of system for presentations and resume upload and everything, and does not care about NFT. So it totally depends on for whom we are building this metaverse, and that is not clear yet. It will be decided from the market research that what is required and who is building whom, and for whom the metaverse does not even exist, right? So we need to, based on the market research, I need to come up with the answer that for whom we should build it. And it totally not necessarily to know earlier that whatever the product you are going to build is for whom. It is better if you know in advance. You can plan better in that way. But these things does not care for whom you are building. These are the very essential components like interaction, avatar, environment, networking, and devices. These are very rough surface level things which you have to do at all cases, no matter for whom you are building it. So later, when we have this sort of product, then also we have uh, the very time to decide that for whom we are going to build this metaverse for. Okay, got the idea?
Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Avi.
Yeah.
Uh,
So
so my question is, Kim, would there be any part of blockchain in Web 3.0 also included? And if yes, then what will be the parts of it that would be included, and in which sectors?
again, that is also dependent on for whom we are building it. So a lot of things are which are very let's say concepts like are the blockchains going to be, are the digital payments going to be there or not? It depends. Everything is depends on for whom we are building and what we are building. We know we are building a metaverse so that everybody could learn from it, right? And that is what I have listed right now. But what exactly we should build depends on the market research, which we yet have to do. If you have a good idea that, okay, I think that this market requires it, okay, I definitely think that blockchain, we need to integrate blockchain. In that cases, we will look into this, and yeah, definitely we'll do it, right? So these are the further
I
layers which we need to think about.
I think that we can make it
Okay,
for
so would
everyone.
we be working on video
So
games?
okay.
Video games, yeah, it is a good idea. Let's say we have a metaverse, but in this metaverse you can play video games with your friends. So let's say whatever the video game, let's say you remember those 999 sort of video game series, something, right? So similar games, if we can have those 2D games inside this 3D metaverse, and you can invite your friends to play a 2D game inside a 3D metaverse. So that could also be a thing, because you are playing now on a big screen and competing with your friend in several ways. So that could be a thing. So it depends.
So, do you mean like Minecraft?
Something like
Okay,
that.
sir. I have an idea.
Yeah.
We can build a marketplace where, because in future there would be many video games who would be using NFT to sell their parts of video games, like some stores or some places in video games that would be sold by via NFT. So we can build a marketplace where those shares, those sellings would be listed, and buyers can go and buy there.
It is a
Yeah,
very
or I
good
think
idea, but there are a lot of, I guess, marketplaces which are doing this concept only. Only NFT marketplaces are there, right? That is a good idea, definitely, and it has a potential customer and audience. I totally agree. I'll have to look into the numbers to verify it.
yeah, I think if we make it, very easy for people to get into metaverse and create projects, that can also leverage because see, like when the internet was just bubbling up, right? When it just started, 2004 and 5, and not many people knew how to make websites and get into web development. Today, you have no code softwares, so it is very easy today to get into it. So if we can figure out a way where it is very easy for anyone to make metaverse projects, get into them in some sort of way, then it can be very beneficial to anyone and everyone, and it can accelerate the speed in which metaverse comes into the real life as well.
I think that would be a very big project because you are talking about a SaaS product.
No, not really. We can also make just a little platform where people can integrate. They can if they want to join in, they can join in. They can integrate their own projects, and yeah, we just have to make like a little field where people can come in and sow their own seeds.
Yeah, it might be a great plan, but the skill set that we have, it might be not be sufficient for those kind of projects for now.
Um. Okay. What do you say, Avi?
I think it's a
We
good
can
idea,
for the
but
entry.
still, it's something which we need to search more about. That what is the market requirement
I
for this? How big is the market? I have a. I'll do what I'll do. I'll ask my team. I have some MBAs in my team. They'll do some sort of searches. Yeah.
I have one more idea, sir. What we can do is, there would be many AR and VR professionals all around the world, and there would be many mentors as well and teachers in many universities as well. We can ask for collaborations with them as well as getting sponsorships, and we can create a platform there where those professionals would be teaching the students the courses as well, and also working on the projects with other professionals, and also many volunteers and many students who want to learn. Then they can join, and also they can in future contribute in their projects also. So that would be a whole community and like platform.
I think that's more of a community thing and like less of a metaverse project. That'll be just more of an education thing only.
Yeah, I think what he said has a good potential. So why not we have our virtual reality community, right? Why not build a virtual reality community inside virtual reality? So let's say whatever we are doing right now, it's a communication platform on Discord. We are connecting through Discord. What if we can connect and educate using our virtual reality platform? That is also a very good option, and we can also retheme our platform to gain some sort of revenues and sell it to colleges or something, or I don't know, but there is potential. Definitely it is a good idea.
Exactly. So the same thing that happened with internet also, right? People now today everyone is like White Hat Junior is releasing their own programming things and everything. So we can get into the market with this, early on only. Like we can teach people metaverse in a very simple way, and we can transform our community itself, and we can grow it to that extent. So yeah, very nice idea. um, on the same platform, like I had this idea where if we wanted to build something along the lines of being metaverse, we could integrate the cryptocurrencies, the transactions, how they're happening. It'll just be a little short project where, in Metaverse, you'll be able to see the transactions happening, because people do not, the skeptics think that, how is this happening? What is this cryptocurrency? They're not able to see blockchain and everything. So if we can, create it in such a way where you can see the transactions happening, the cryptocurrency, the real transaction will be happening, and you'll be able to see them in a very metaverse way. I think that will, and in a secure way, of course, that will create the, skeptics to be more confident, and that can also accelerate this process.
That is for sure.
I think
That is, but
I wish to add to this.
more out of a simulation or visualization
Hello.
project. What I can think.
Yeah, and I think it's considerably smaller. We can make it easily.
Yeah.
Because
it is more of a visualization thing. I'll think about it. So do one thing. Of course, let's end this session and have a great time, everyone. And if you, let's say, get connected to somebody who could help us, let's say with 3D, who could help us with who's very good with the networking or something, or who is even good with marketing, let's connect to those people, to our community. You guys have the link to the XRDI force. I have all your names. We'll connect tomorrow, same time, 8 p.m., and we'll talk about this further. Let's think about what we can do, and we have enough amount of time to think. So once we get the basics, we can shape it as ever we want. So let's say if we create the very basic where we can talk to each other and handshake and everything, then what for what reason we want to meet to each other in this platform is like just one step of figuring out. So that is we have a long time to decide that, but we'll right now build and learn the core technology of it, and along the path we'll decide that what it's going to be for, right?
So I actually had another concern, like during the development, like it would be totally on VR, right? So the problem that we would mostly face is during the testing, like the hardware problem. Like most of us doesn't have any VR device or some really high-end system, so that might create a problem
That
because
won't
we need to
because
test.
as I said, it's
But it is a
PC and VR
cross-platform
and
app, na?
cross-platform thing. So let's say if I talk about ArtSpace VR right now, you can use ArtSpace VR on your PC as well, right? So similarly, our platform will be available for Android, OS, Mac. So let's say here we have an Android developer as well, who is in Android. I have written Android native. Yeah, Vinay is Android developer, so he can take care of the Android development part of this and everything. I have good experience with iOS. I have good experience with Steam, so we can take care of that part. So once we develop that particular thing, let's say in the development phase, we'll stick on PC because everybody has access to PC. But once the PC part is done, when PC thing is tested, then we'll start creating multiple copies. One copy will go to Android, one copy will go to iOS specific platform, and based on that we'll do some sort of optimizations and integration of a lot of things which are related to that, and we'll also bring it on AR. So I have some plans to do it in that way, and believe me, it's going to look very cool when you're gonna see it in AR. I never seen a concept like this, but that is going to be very amazing. I have running something in my mind regarding this, but I've never seen such a concept.
I wanted to ask something about AR. Is there something that we can build AR lens on websites?
Of course, you can build AR lens on websites. I did show one of the examples in a previous session we did on XRDF force.
Yes.
So that
Sure.
is
Then
not
these
yet
things also we
published.
can apply in our websites,
Yeah,
in
we'll
learning
definitely
platforms,
do that. We'll
and anything
definitely
else.
give the idea of XR in the website itself. So yeah, I think
Yeah,
this
and
is pretty much it for today. I'll definitely
Yeah,
connect with
hi.
you guys.
Yes, sir. About Android development, I had one suggestion.
Yeah.
Ravi, my
Before
name
before picking any development,
is
ask for the things that the person had done. Like previously, I also recruited some people, but the thing that actually matters is what language that person is using and up to what extent that or what fields that person can work on. Like there are several APIs, and sometimes some people are not good at API or something else, and sometimes they know Java or some other language, but what our project requires is can be done on some other languages.
I think Vinay can take care of that part. But
Yeah, then that would be fine.
let me tell you my experience. So let's say if I have to build for Android or build for iOS, if you're working on Unity, it's 95, 98%. It's the same process. You need to know Unity to be able to build on Android and iOS. And there is really less amount of work you need to do specifically for that platform, and this is the power of Unity. So a lot of 98% will take care of. If he can take care of the rest 2%, I have previous experiences of building with Androids and Switch and other platforms as well. But if he still require help, I'm available. If he think he can do it, it's better. There are solutions. It's nothing complicated here. I'll make it simple for everyone.
Okay, sure,
Ali,
sir.
my name was not there in the team, so can you add that, or we'll do it tomorrow?
Sanchit, right? Yeah,
Yes,
I'll
yes,
add.
yes.
Sanchit, so
Okay, thank you.
tell me something about you, what you do. I think I missed you in that session, right?
I just joined, so that's why maybe.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, Avi, we talked
Next
once.
time, join at 8 p.m. and your name will definitely be there.
All right, sure, sure.
No worries. Tell me what's your name and what you do.
Yeah, so my name is Sanchit. I think we met in Avalon server once, like an year before, I guess, last year.
Last year,
So
exactly. Yeah.
yeah, from there I subscribed to you, and then been following you since. Today I saw your live stream, so I just joined the Discord server. I have been doing marketing for people. I have been, involved into branding, and
Beautiful.
that has been my interest. But I love strategizing things. I like project management and all that kind of stuff. But I've always had a dream to run my own startup. So like everything that is involved in entrepreneurship and startup world, like I like to be a generalist more than a specialized person. So I do want, like little bit of everything. But that when that integrates, that gets a very good creative mix for me. So I try to get my hands in everything.
That
And
is
yeah,
amazing.
that's it.
That is amazing. So definitely we need more people to join the community and more people to join the workforce. We need more people who are especially in 3D to join, because we have a lot of coders but less, let's say, 3D designers. So we need designers as well and
Mhm.
artists as
How
well.
about do you need those people who are like in Unreal Engine? Do you need those people?
Right now, no. But in a longer run, it's definitely helpful. For community as well, definitely we need as a community. But for this particular project, I don't think we will take the Unreal approach, because I don't think most of the people are comfortable with Unreal. Even I'm not that comfortable with Unreal. I did
Okay.
pretty small games with Unreal on mobile platforms, but that does not qualify to say that okay, I'm an Unreal developer. That
Mhm.
will take I will take at least 2 more years to be comfortable with that in any format. So yeah, I'll do release a series so on Unreal on the How to XR platform. But
Right.
that will take time. I'm not getting any time to do that Unreal series. Uh, so no worries. What I need is I need more and more students who are interested in AR or VR. If they are working on, let's say, Unreal, that is definitely we need them to have that environment in the community that okay, we are doing this thing. Okay, so we need to
Oh,
make
sure.
more hype about this. So definitely we need somebody who understands market, who is into marketing. And Sanchit, I need one more thing from you. as you said, we were figuring out that what should be the theme of the product. So that is something which is a big question mark. So I'll take your help as well in figuring out that what is the market need, what kind of product we should, if we need to build a metaverse, what should be the metaverse about, right? What
Sure,
for
sure,
whom we gonna build it, right?
sure. Yeah.
Definitely. So thank you everyone. It is a fantastic session. I'll definitely see you tomorrow 8 p.m.
Yeah. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.
Bye.
Awesome, guys. Cheers. Bye.
Bye.
Awesome. Bye
See you.
bye. Take care.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
Thank you, sir.